Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and welcome to the stream. I hope we're doing well. I hope we are ready for this game that I am about to play right here. Empirical Woodland, you're slightly wrong on that one. This isn't the Lego game we have at home. This is the Lego game that your grandma bought you. And is this the right one? It sure is, Grandma. Anyway, hey, what's up? Oh, Wales is here as well. We love a Wales. In this here chat, yes, we do. Do you want to know something interesting? Hype has about twice as many followers on Twitch as WrestleQuest does. And that's a really interesting metric to me. Anyways, let's go over to the game and make a start. Because, first of all, Zachary, I read that as crab. I hope you were getting crab for dinner. But yeah, this game is called Hype. And look at how hype this is. It's not eFigs this time. You've got English, Spanish, Netherlands, Italian. Get out of here, France and Germany. You don't count. We're English. That's what we're doing. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how this one goes. This one has been on the shame pile for quite some time. So, yeah, let's see what it is, shall we? Can you tell this was a Windows game originally? Don't worry. This border goes away. Oh, renderware platform. I love you, renderware. I don't know what you do, but you sure are there. Do we have a narrator? Oh, we do.
My name is Go-Good, a former magician. Today, I am the guardian of time. I've already done all the more mundane jobs. Right. The reason I've come down to Earth for a moment is to tell you the legend of the great knight, Hype. A very long time ago, in the kingdom of Taurus, King Tascan IV and his queen Lizoth were celebrating the end of the Civil War and had invited everyone to a fabulous banquet.
I'm gonna make a Queen Lizzo joke. Just calling it now.
Hype was the champion of the kingdom. And to reward him for his loyal services, Queen Lizoth presented him with the powerful Sword of Peace. This was a great honor, and everyone was delighted, especially his betrothed, Vibe.
Oh, that's actually a cool name. Hype and Vibe.
Moment, a terrible black knight appeared. Such a mysterious being had never been seen before. The Black Knight advanced toward the king and demanded the throne. Courageously, at this dramatic moment, Hype stepped forward. But unfortunately, the Black Knight was too strong for him. No one knows how he managed to transform Hype into a statue.
Somehow, Hype has vanished.
Then he cast the statue aside and flung him deep into the past. And guess where the statue of Hype turned up 200 years earlier? In the courtyard of my manor. I was an apprentice magician at the time. I was young and inexperienced.
Hey, well, there you go. That's what that game is. Now loading a French company that nobody likes. So I know that there's time travel in this game. I didn't know that it was 200 years into the past, because that's medieval times into slightly more medieval times, isn't it? I was expecting, like, Defender of the Future style with Echo the Dolphin, where you go into the machine future. Anyways, let us begin. And oh, I don't like that. That pause was not great. Let's turn. That is violent vibration. My goodness. Might regret that. New game. So far, the other time quest is... Honestly, you could go back 200 years and still be in the medieval period. Go Goods Manor, era of Tascon the First.
Wretched statue. That's the last time I try to change you into a knight. I know no one can see me, but that's no reason to make fun of me just because I can't do it.
We can see you, wizard.
Ah, to own a knight. What a wonderful dream. He would pick my herbs, protect my mana, do chores around the house. I must do it. I must.
I must have that sword. I must! I don't even remember what game that's from, but I always say it.
Caelum, auctoritas magia transformare statua in caballarius servicium.
Yeah, Jaded Mew, that is actually slavery. He's talking about servitude? That's not a thing. Well, it is a thing, but it's not a thing that we should be doing.
I remember. I'm hype.
We're all hype today.
I was transformed into a statue by a powerful black knight. He threw me back into the past. Help me, young magician. I must return to my own time. I have to protect my betrothed and my king, Taskin the Fourth, and take revenge on...
There now, calm yourself, Sir Knight. But did you say Taskin the Fourth? But our king's Taskin the First.
We just talked about going into the past, wizard.
Very well. I'll help you. My name is Gogud. But I'm still quite inexperienced. I'm not a particularly brilliant magician. I'm worth little more than a melted plastic. But the challenge will be exciting. Right. After such a long journey through time, you'll need some training. Come with me and we'll get your coordination back for you.
I definitely do need additional training because I just came to this 20-year journey into the past. All right, how move? That's how move. Oh no, it's tank controls. Well, I guess we're in this for the long haul, everybody. Right, what do we got? What do you do? You don't do anything. You jump to the moon. Look at that. Oh. Got a sword. Hopefully that didn't do me any... Oh, it did do damage! Look at that! My little sword down there is, kind of rusty. Well, there you go. So, this right here is, as you've seen, is a game by Ubisoft. It is a Playmobil game. They got the license to make a couple of those, and they made, I believe, 2. They made Hype the Time Quest. And oh, look at that Vince McMahon walk! Oh, I'm loving that. They made Hype the Time Quest and Laura's Adventure, which is like a Babby's first RPG for Babbies.
You can do all the actions by pressing the X button.
All of them?
You can also run by maintaining more pressure on the directional buttons or left analog stick, and jump using the circle button. But a great knight rarely must be a skilled swordsman. To unsheath or resheath the sword, use the square button. You can then fight using the X button. If you want to practice Hype, try and hit the 2 targets on this mannequin.
Oh, that's how the game goes about doing that.
Pressing the X button. You can run by maintaining more pressure on the directional buttons.
Okay, okay, cool. I was just trying to attack you. But the game's like, no, that's the talk button right there. Oh, look at it go. I'm sure there's some action associated with what that thing is doing that, you know, might be a funny word.
You must also use your crossbow for fighting from a distance. To draw and put away the crossbow, press the square button. You can then take aim with the directional buttons or left analog stick and fire with the X button. To improve your vision, hold the L1 button down. Here are some crossbow bolts. Use them to try and hit the 2 targets on this mannequin.
The fact
Then we'll move on to the last
The fact that they are obviously splicing in the letter X when he's telling you what prompt to hit, that's killing me. You've got the crossbow bolts. Alright, there we go. And then, what was it? You? Nope, that's Strafe. Oh, there it is. Oh no, the Y-axis is inverted. I can't be doing with that. No thanks. It was an era where we accepted such things in video games. I like the fact that the wizard isn't even moving. He's just poof. And now I am 6 feet over there.
You must also master magic spells to undertake such a dangerous mission. If you look carefully, you'll find many magic spells in the kingdom. This is how to use the magic. With a weapon in your hand, choose your magic spell using the triangle button. Then cast the spell by pressing the R1 button.
Okay.
Sir Knight, here is your first spell. I strongly suggest that you practice on this mannequin. It's important to try and hit both targets.
Jaded Mew, I fully believe that's what it is. Or, at some point they remapped the controls. So like he said, oh, push the triangle button. And then they're like, that looked like it hurt. You are now a master of the magic. Focus magicum. Don't spell it like that. Javelin. Right. Weapon. And then we choose our spell. Oh! That's such a cool spell! Also, you want to talk about hype? This soundtrack, listen to this. Somebody sample that and like rap over the top of it. This... Ooh, what's that? You found a green herb. This herb restores your magic powers. To use it, you must select it in your inventory. Is that the game going, I'm out of mana? Oh, Crowley 9. Well, allow me to boost this audio so we can all jam along together. Yeah, you like that? That's a good one. Alright, we'll turn you back down again. How do I open my inventory? Nope. 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 I can see my head inside my helmet, because it's the era of games when we used to do that. Oh, I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Okay. Opening the inventory, clicking in the right thumbstick. Oh, no! And then again to come back. Alright. Did that work? Let's find out. Are you telling me that is not enough to make that thing spin around? Apparently. You're talking about the cool little, shuffling that Hype does when he's got the sword. I'm more impressed with this charge run. Look at that! He's gonna do some damage. Come on, come on. Yeah!
Be patient, great knight. All things come to those who wait.
Hype probably has more people on Twitch than WrestleQuest because it has a 6 speed run.
Step by step if you are to get your coordination back.
Camera? Yeah, oh, there you go. Will we ever be able to go past the portcullis that Go Good came from? Do you know what? Good question. There you go.
Hype, it's time for you to start your quest. I know that the Royal Jewel allows you to journey through time, but I don't know how. You must begin your search for the Royal Jewel in the fortress in the town of Taurus. There are many treasures there. I'll have a look through my old books, and with any luck, I'll discover how the Royal Jewel allows
Oh,
you to
Lady
journey
Mappy,
through
he said the
time.
thing!
Come back and see me with the jewel. I'm sure to have some more information by then. Here's the key to the bridge portal. You can select it in your inventory by pressing the R3 button on the right analog stick. Good luck.
Good luck. Well, first thing I'm going to do is try going back into that tower like we thought that we could. Look at this JPEG I found! You now have the key, which opens the gate. Sweet. I'm going on an adventure. Look at me go. Jump button, jump button. There we go. Right. I don't need none of you, bridge. I'm going this way. I think we can go in there at some point, because it's like... That's magic. Don't do that. Because there's something in there. So, I think we're going to have to get it... Oh, wait a second. Right. Open up the inventory. Find a key. That's not the key. Okay. Maybe we will get back there. Fidget spinner category. Oh, it is a fidget spinner! This game invented that! I'm trying not just to say get hype to all things, because that's what the game is. But, you know, get hype to all things. I'm gonna go this way. So yeah, as I was saying like a million years ago, Ubisoft, they made these games. There was Laura's Adventure, which is an RPG. That's not the door I need. That's a bit of a letdown. And Hide the Time Quest, which is a Legend of Zelda killer. You might notice Ubisoft has gone to great lengths to remove hype from their back catalogue. Stalinist era historical revisionism. They never made hype. Stop talking about hype. You've collected a blue potion. This potion will help to restore your health. And to use it, you must select it in your inventory. Well, I am going to go this way. And Hype's not going to know whether he wants to run or to walk. Well, that's fine. You've collected a bag of plastics. The plastic is the unit of currency in this kingdom. Alright. Keyhole. Yeah, there you go.
It's only me again, Sir Knight. I just wanted to offer you some advice. Each time you see a lectern such as this, it means you can save your adventure. Just press the X button when you're near a lectern. A knight who undertakes a quest like yours must be prudent. You must record and save as you progress, so you don't have to start all over again.
I'm just going to laugh at that every time he says the X button. Alright, come here. Let's... Gimme. 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 I want to save my game. I'm going to do this cool little funky strut. Oh, man. I love that stock mouse click sound effect from Windows 95. I love it. Reminds me of playing Cluedo. The good one. Save successful. There you go. Right. Now let's continue onwards through a slightly different loading tunnel to the one we saw before. I wonder how obvious it's going to be that this is a Windows game. Like, not just because of the stock mouse clicks, but just... The forest! Era of Taskin the First. Oh, hi again.
Sorry, I won't bother you again, Knight. I promise.
And yet here you are!
Useful to you. It's a map of the kingdom. You can consult it by pressing the select button. On the map, your symbol shows where you are. The flashing X shows you where you have to go. Anyway, I'll leave you in peace now. Don't forget, you must find the royal jewel in the fortress and then come back and see me. Here's the map, Hype. Good luck.
I'll leave you in pieces? Yeah! Not really. Right, Can I pick mushrooms? No. Can I cut the ferns? No. Do you know what I think would be kind of cool? If this was, like, Playmobil stuff. You know? Like, we're talking about the Lego games. And for good reason. But, like, in the Lego games, you'll find Lego trees. And Lego cars. Ah! Alright, come here, you. I don't even need to do this, probably. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Are we gonna have dynamic music indicating enemies? No, we're not. Oh, we got a health bar, though. That's kind of nice. Aww. I feel bad for having done that now. Like, not bad enough to stop. Oh, I was gonna hit this wog so hard with that fireball, it was gonna be great. Didn't work. Oh, hello. I I thought that the entirety of my sword would be enough to count for health. Apparently, no, it didn't. Empirical Woodland, no, it didn't. We have had to order a part for my phone, so that is why uh, I'm not taking pictures with my phone. And that's why show and tell has vanished for a short while. Because, oh, that's clever, actually! Like, because we're frozen in time when we're loading the game, and then we just come back to life, that's clever. Yeah. So, yeah, no. No show and tell until I get my camera back.
Sorry, I won't.
Yeah. Give me the map. Do I have my map? I have my map. There you go. That's where I am. Is it? No, it's not. That's where I need to go. Now here's a question. Well, I was going to say, is there any reason to fight enemies? Yes, actually. Because they drop gold. That guy's about to kill me. Let's just do a bit of that. Man, none of them drop money. What a letdown. Right. Now we're going to go to the fortress, and it's going to be great. Going to go through this one. We're going to listen for Saria's song, and it's going to be marvelous. Ooh. Oh my god, what? This game does not want me to play it, apparently. If you want to get me the Game Boy Color version, Empirical Woodland, if you can find me that, I will play the Game Boy Color version. Lady Mappy seems to recall why getting stuck happened. Is it because the game hates you? And you just get stuck really, really quickly? I made the mistake of using the green health colored item instead of the blue magic colored item. Oh my god, I did! Didn't I? The Jaded Mew! This is why health is red and magic is blue. In, like, everything. That is why you warned me earlier. But, like... Man...
Sorry.
Yeah, you'd better apologize. Ah. I thought, you know, a cool downward stab. That's only for the... Wait a second. If this is a Legend of Zelda killer and Link is like the hero of time, is that why it's Hype of the Time quest? Because Hero of Time quest. Anyway. Just thought. Right. Do you do anything? No. I joked that we were going to go through here and listen to Saria's song, but apparently this is the direction we have to go. Wait a second. That's not the button I wanted to press at all. That's the button I wanted to press. Because... Yeah, see? Flying enemies. Hit him with the crossbow. That guy got stuck behind a tree. Also, oh my god, is this... I'm gonna pick that up before it despawns, because I bet you it will. This is your standard first-person view, but apparently Hype is like a cyborg, and he could just zoom in like that. Wild. How's my health looking? Not super great, but that's alright. Do you know what... Oh, save point. Do you know what it is? I think it is because Empirical Woodland went, oh man, green herbs. Sure is resident biohazard over here. And then that's why I'm like, oh yeah, green herbs. Green herbs restore health. Definitely worth doing. Save every 3 minutes. How long is this going to take? Hopefully not too long. Because honestly, if saving takes a long time, I'm not inclined to do that on stream. Alright, anyway, charge! What about confusion that is directly your fault? Confusion that you set up. Confusion, the video game.
Aha! No one ventures into our forest without our leave, Sir Knight. And I don't know whether your gold or your weapons will be enough to pay for your safe passage. Ha 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 ha!
Well, what I'm going to do is we're going to use one of those. What's a file? Do you know what? I should have noticed, because my little sword dealie didn't fill up. And I should have noticed that if... Anyway, fire! Oh, that's cool! They animated a thing for that. I like that. Gave him the old hot foot. He didn't see it coming. Is that something in a tree? No. Fire stuns people, which is why Hype is the best game ever. Fire is indeed hot. Is that a thing? No, that JPEG's just painted on. Do you know what I'm not noticing in this game? Is music. Do not get me wrong, the ambience is quite nice, and it's a bold decision to do that and like not have anything music-wise in a game. Get back here, prompt, whatever you were. I don't need you. Do I? I don't know. I did comment on how bopping the music is. I like a good tambourine. Oh, do the enemies respawn? Yes, they do. And he's brought his friend this time. Well, get out of here. Hey! Is that a breaker box? What are you? Res Historicae. The monastery was founded a very long time ago by itinerant monks. These monks wanted to set up a place of contemplation for any person living with regard for others. Having found a welcoming land, the monks made this their permanent residence. I don't... I'm not going to attack that. Because I've learned from last time. You attack barrels, you die. Were monks itinerant? I thought monks mostly just depict one place, and that's where they stayed. Excuse me! Don't mind me, fellows. I'm going on an adventure! They were in Hype Land. Well, good shout, actually. But yeah, I thought, like I say, monks mostly just... Obviously, you'll make a pilgrimage, perhaps. You'll travel to see the, you know, the Hand of Jude in that one French monastery where nothing bad ever happens. But, yeah, I didn't know that. Is that it? I probably can't hit that from over here, can I? Surprisingly, yes. Okay. Oh, there you go. Oh, is that what they are? I'm destroying beehives. That's... Man, that's not good. Especially with the time travel thing. I'm going to get closer. Because I'm joking that I'm a sniper. I can't actually hit that from over here. You've seen me try to snipe with, like, good controls. That's not what this is. Isn't... Get ready for me saying this a lot. Isn't that a Zelda thing? Like, you have to find the bugs and stuff. And you have to hand them over. And, oh, that looks kind of dangerous. Don't want to go down there. And you have to give them to that one girl. I want to say her name was Agatha. No, it's a hype thing. Well, obviously it's a hype thing. We're here playing hype. Now, this guy's got a smiley face, so I don't think he's gonna be a villain. This inverted y-axis is going to kill me. I cannot deal with inverted y-axis. And like, yeah, I get the premise behind it. Do you push your head down? Do you pull your head back? That's not where beehives live. But fine. Now, does that mean that there is a beehive over here? Mankind's greatest villain, bees. I can believe it. Actually, bees are fine. Wasps. They're the bad ones. Bees are just like, hey, how's it going? I'm going to make some honey and pass through your house if you don't mind. And people are like, you certainly are, my little yellow friend. And then wasps show up just rubbing their hands together like, and die. Deservedly.
Greetings, Sir Knight. I'm Willet, son of the shoemaker in Taurus. We want to make the fastest boots in the whole kingdom. We need knights like you to test them and pay for our research. I'm going to tell you about a race. If you win it, I'll give you a present on behalf of Jamus and Son, the shoemakers. And you'll have the honor of having helped us. If you give me 100 plastics, you can run the race and get our present. Would you like to? Sorry, Sir Knight. You haven't got enough plastics.
Well then, don't ask me about it, kid.
My friend's very clear about the money. It's 100 plastics. But you can come back again when you've got enough. I'll be here all day. Farewell until we meet again.
Well then, don't offer it to me if you're not just gonna give me free stuff, kid. I'm the hero of time, and you need to come correct. That's what you need to do. You can't use magic in first person. What a I was going to vaporize those bees. It would be hilarious. The game said it was not to be. Is that another one? Oh no, that's that kid again. Okay. Yes, Hivelarious. There you go. Everybody get on the pun train. Puns are great. Hey! Hey! That guy just came out of nowhere. So I watched this one stream where Empirical Woodland, a dutiful, diligent keeper of records, Empirical Woodland, is keeping a death tally. And my goal is to play through that game this streamer is playing and die fewer times than that. But now that I'm here, looking at this, those bats have come back to life. Run away! Now that I'm watching this, maybe I need to do this and not die 700 times. Alright, sword. Then you aim. And then, that's magic!
No one ventures into our forest without our leave tonight. And I don't know whether your gold or your weapons will be enough to pay for your safe passage.
He came into this fight on fire. Did you see that? That was great. Hit me in the back of the head. You jerk. Jerk. Yeah, but the jank. You gotta love the jank. I will admit. I love a bit of jank. I have in the past talked about how much I enjoy Deadly Premonition. That is the best bad game just in history. It's terrible, but it's fantastic. That game barely works at times, but it's great. Now here's a question. Yeah, see? I missed bees right at the start. So I meant to do that. So now, bees. She's never played that game before. 508 deaths in one game, 691 in two are more than fair. Do you know what? Yeah, I'll grant you that. With the exception of when it becomes frustrating for her, it's fun to watch anyway. So, I'm down. Game. Yeah! 3 beehives. I'm an exterminator, that's what I am. Was there one? No, there wasn't one down there. That's right, it was up here. Because I said, that's not where those live. Are you telling me that left and right are now inverted? Get out of here. That's not how that works. I don't like that the bee... Well, I mean, I do like that the bees make sound. It will help to identify where they are. But also, I don't like the sound that bees make. It inspires panic. And I don't like it. Oh, I missed that come down before. See, there you go. Another bonus. More bees. These things are everywhere. You need to call an exterminator. Like, in addition to me, Hype, the greatest knight in the world. Well, I've got 6 darts left. And then there's another one over here. Well, you know, that's, that would not be the first time such things have caused me trouble in a video game. I was playing Fallout New Vegas, and it's like, go and peacefully resolve this issue with the kings. And I ran in with, like, a rifle equipped, and just gunfire started happening. I solved the problem with gunfire. But, oh, no. No, you see, that guy's got an angry face. He's a bad guy. Oh, hang on, hang on. Is that a beehive? No. That's some sort of strange yellow circle in the sky. What are you? Are you Meteor? That's still a kid. Don't attack that guy. Right. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to snipe. Just like a hero would. And then when he gets closer, I can't use fire. I've got no mana left for using fire. This game, I need mana upgrades. My goodness. Nope, nope, nope. That's the death button right there. Did you know Yakuza Kiwami 2 has a music track entitled Update with Gunfire? No. It is... Is it an extant piece of music, but there is gunfire? I don't care. I'm having fun being a cool knight and equipping a sword and stuff. Aaron's fine. Right. Now, remember, the bats came back, so we don't want to deal with you. See? There you go. You just run off. Bravely run away.
Aha! No one ventures into our forest without our leave, Sir Knight. And I don't know whether your gold or your weapons will be enough to pay for your safe passage. Ha 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 ha!
Hey! What is the point of having this hype magic spell if I can't use it? You see what I did there? Hype magic spell. Also, yeah, you strike a pose before you die. That way, you know what's up. I don't have enough... What's it? I don't have enough arrows to get all of the things. So let's go back and see if the robbers will drop any more stuff. Just try speedrunning the town? I could. Ooh, that guy's got money. All money. That guy shot me in the back. That's great. You know what I need? Health pickups. Health upgrades. Or something like that. Right. I'm going to try something. And that is getting murked by bats. I'm going to try something. And that is, I don't think that there are any, like, beehives out here. Because it hasn't popped up the little thing saying you need to look for beehives. But I'm curious as to whether there are any. The game just has decided to not tell me this. Oh yeah. Forgot about the wolves as well, didn't I? Yes, I did. That's not quite the direction I wanted to have gone in, but that is also fine. So I think we conclude Hype was the hero of Kingdom for other reasons than fighting. He probably... Do you know what? Can confirm, baking a really nice cake, I'm down for things like that. That is... That's what I'm about. Essentially, every time I make something for work or what have you, they're like, oh man, what have you created this time? And then, like, well, it was banana bread this time around. And it was delicious. So, I don't actually think there are bees in an area, like, except for when it says, hey, get killed by wolves. Well, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. To chalk another one up on the board for CPC Gamer dying all the time. This game's great. Man, you know what I should have done? Is when it showed the pictures of the Disney princesses, I should have picked the shield and not the magic wand. It's fine. Don't worry. I like to set sail first thing in the morning. That's the answer. That's like dedicated streamer mode. Except not really, because Kingdom Hearts streamer mode still doesn't count. If you do streamer mode on Kingdom Hearts, like the remake and all that,
No one ventures into our...
you still get claimed. You found a magic nut. These nuts restore a little bit of your health and magic power. They work immediately. Oh. Well, there you go. That's just like a thing that you picked up. And now I have it. Wonderful. Still need crossbow bolts. You know what, Empirical Woodland? I was thinking it, but I didn't want to say it. Because... to an extent, I like to think I'm mature, but not, like, too much. Yeah, get blown up. Friggin' keys. We don't need you. I mean, I might need you. Because now I got no crossbow bolts. Ah, whatever. I don't need you. I don't need to do that B side quest. I can come back and do it later. Or the next time I die. Which, let's be honest, it's coming. Now, Lady Mappy suggests just going to town, which I'm going to agree with. So, watch me go. Well, here's the thing. I'd very much love to attack those bees right there and collect whatever it is you get for defeating them all. But I don't have the bolts to do it. So, no. No, I won't. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna open with that. What do you got? Nothing. Nothing. Hello.
Good riddance. He wouldn't stop ogling me, the horrible man. Yuck. Welcome to the fair city of Taurus, Sir Knight. You'll find the villagers very friendly. But be careful if you go near the fortress. The king doesn't trust strangers. He fears the spies from the monastery. If you do go into the fortress, it's at your own risk. Well, handsome knight, you do look exhausted. You should go and refresh yourself at Bonin's Inn.
Legitimate English accents. Hi, I'm Robin Hood, looking for Maid Marian. Where are y'all? Ooh, look at this. This is a fixed camera angle. This is important. You telling me that is not a secret thing to be discovered? Because it is. Well, it may not be the case that the monastery sends spies. Maybe he fears the spies from the monastery. That doesn't mean they're coming. I worry about all manner of things that aren't particularly relevant to what's going on. But you know what? Doesn't mean it's not so. Oh, hell yeah. Now we've got some questing music. Like an hour in. Science! bees do not attack you. Good to know. Which is somewhat true to life. Again, bees, they're just bumbling around. Irashaimase, everybody! Detective Heartache and friends. Welcome to the hypest Lego game in the world. It's Hype the Time Quest, which is actually a Playmobil game. This game is jank, and I'm already a big fan. I'm not very good at it, though. Be warned. Quick, raiders, think fast. What does a green herb do in a video games? Kid, are you clocking at me?
Oh no, another knight! They're everywhere! You're not very original. When I grow up, I'm going to be a dangerous almacus, alchemist, amethyst, magician. And I'll have a great, big, huge laboratory.
Wait a second. Is that Chekhov's magician? Are we gonna go into the future and there he is? Amazing. Also, hi, everyone watching. Detective Heartache is great. Go hang out in her streams. And, what were we playing? Untitled Goose Game. There you go. Absolutely being a nuisance. That's what that game's about. And, good on ya. Hello.
You're taking a risk walking about like that in foreign armor. The king will certainly make you pay. Unless these wretched bees do. They've got nests everywhere in this town. Someone should take it upon themselves to get rid of them.
Yeah, well, if you want to pay me with some crossbow bolts, I will happily roam this town and find all the bees. Hey.
Good heavens, a foreign knight. I love it when someone comes from far away to admire my buildings. I'm Bolduc, the architect who designed the fortress, and I'm very proud of it, even if that interfering idiot Tascan did have to poke his nose into my plans. And speaking of that ungrateful king, that so-and-so Tascan, be careful if you go near his fortress. He's not too keen on strangers at the moment. Only a courageous man will be able to get in there. Courageous? The field of courage. Thank you, Sir Knight. You've just given me an idea. A field of courage.
I like the terrible names. I like the surprisingly good voice acting. Like, on this guy, that was pretty good. I like that. Can I go into this building? I want to go into this building. I can't go into that building. Well, why have you put a light over the door if I can't go into that building? Never realized the game was that short. I beat it in 2.5 hours. Yeah, come to think about it, Untitled Goose Game, if you at least somewhat know what you're doing, it's not the longest game in the world. But again, that's fine. I played, what did I play? SpookyGhosts.com. 2 hours. Even with not being very good at it at the start. Sometimes you just need a little popcorn game. Hey kid, you know your frame rate's really bad?
A knight like you. Your armor is so beautiful. Oh, I'm thirsty. Have you got any water tonight? No? Never mind. I don't know why, but the water from the well doesn't taste good at all.
There's a dungeon in the well. I've played a video games. In we go! Ah, the game won't let me do that. Well, you know, it's probably for the best, because you don't want to just jump down a well. I was going to say, that's not much of a well. That's magma, is what that is. That's why it doesn't taste very nice. I didn't save for a while, so this is probably death. But again. Ooh, what's that? That looks like a button. I'm gonna go push that button. When has a bad idea ever stopped me from doing it? Imagine I said that, but like, good. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. I hit that guy straight away. You know, there's a reason in Zelda games that Link is able to look up a lot of the time. If I remember rightly, this is roughly where Lady Mappy got stuck. Well, let's see if I can figure it out. I know a couple things. Hopefully I haven't just annoyed all the bats and they're just going to come down and get me. Crowley. Crowley. You know dang well. Okay. You know what I meant. Is that going to come back down? I want to say it came down a time or two. Ah, whatever. Let's go do it again. So, clearly, we need to go up there on that little Tetris piece. And initially, I thought we had to jump into the little vent. What's that? The sluice? But from the look of it, we actually have to go over there. But first of all, we're going to see if we can kite these bats down here. We can fight them. Game says no. Something's moving around. You have to hit Q button. John Delancey shows up and is incredibly charismatic. My favorite. Right. I can see why you would get stuck doing this. Well, again, going back to The Legend of Zelda, in the 3D ones, you don't have essentially any control over when Link jumps. You reach the edge of the platform, and away he goes. I bet that bat's gonna come up here. Yeah, see, there it is. Now, if you return to your little nesting point over here, right, I can just hit you. No? Okay. So, where do we jump to? I think it's going to be that one. Don't you dare do that to me, game. Man, was that worth it? Probably not. But at the very least, I can now leave having done this here puzzle. And can confirm, no fall damage. Currently. So that's nice. But, yeah. Taking away that degree of control from the player actually kind of works in the Zelda games, because, you know, it makes it slightly easier to navigate the environments, and you don't necessarily have tricky garbage jumping puzzles like that one. There we go. Alright, kid. I solved the problem. There was money in your well.
Oh, you look...
Ah, come on. Nolf's great. That one train joke that I always talk about, that train joke's great.
Get away from me! The only thing you're any good for is fighting wars. I've just seen Granslax, the king's new guard. He's really scary. It's because of people like you that they have guards like him. As for me, he doesn't scare me. He's probably a big softy like all warriors. Granslax bound to have a soft side to him.
Was that French, or German, or Scottish? Yes.
Well now, a foreign knight. You should leave here. There's war in the air and I don't like it. The monastery's
I'm
definitely
European,
going to
Andy.
I've seen Granslack, the king's new guard. I wouldn't like to have to face him. Although, given his height, if you jumped on him, he'd fall over backwards without a doubt.
See, that's what I like about medieval Playmobil times. Everybody is so happy, and everyone's having a good laugh. That's what you want. Res Historicae. The king's fortress was built by Bolduk. This great architect was discovered by the illustrious Tascan I. With this building, our king wanted to demonstrate his obvious superiority to the rest of the world. All strangers and all inhabitants must respect the absolute power of the fortress. I like that. Yeah, clearly I'm better than you. Everyone has to know about it. Where's the save point? Anyone?
Welcome to Taurus. I am Jamoose, the town's shoemaker. Here, I think only of your feet.
Banned on Twitch.
Perhaps you've met my son in the forest. I'm training him to follow in my footsteps. You get it? Hey, oh, well, never mind. You see, I dream of making the best boots ever. But I need plastics, and I need you to test my boots. If you give me just 40 plastics, you can run a race against the clock wearing my boots. And if you beat the record, on behalf of the shoemakers Jamoose and Son, I'll give you a very useful gift to a great knight such as yourself. So, do you want to run this race, son? Okay, but you don't know what you're missing. These are really good boots. If you change your mind, come back and see me. I'll be here all day.
See, I want to find a save point, because I get the feeling if I lose the race, this guy is going to be like, oh, tough break, mate. Now you got to pay another 40 quid to have another go, ain't ya? Man, this is how you make a profit. and no mistake. Hi.
Ah, Grandslack, the great big guard. If I appeal to his softer side, he'll fall over backwards.
I feel this is probably going to be one of the most bizarre topics I ever bring up on my channel, which is saying something, given that I have been doing this for many years. Do they have male and female Playmobil figures? I thought it was just like Lego, where it's like it's just the one body shape, and they generally differentiate the female ones by giving them hips, like painted on hips. Do they? It's been a hot minute since I've played with Playmobil. I don't know. That is also not bolts. Or a save point. Or pretty much of anything. Oh yeah, I remember you, because I remember your cool hat. Hey! Talk to me. Sell me things. Are you gonna sell me crossbow bolts?
Sir Knight, you're in luck. This is where you'll find the best military equipment around. As I always say, for military gear, the search stops here. Right then, I can reinforce your armor for 25 plastics, or sell you 10 crossbow bolts for 10 plastics. Make your choice. Aha! Here's a knight who knows a bargain when he sees one.
I definitely want some bolts. Reinforce that armor. There is no reason why I cannot do both.
For military gear, the search stops here. These are... Aha! Here's a knight who knows a bargain when he sees one. Thank you, and good fortune.
The blacksmith has done a fine job. Your armor is fully restored. I remember them having dresses, but no secondary sexual character. That's what I thought it was with, Playmobil people. But again, it's been a hot minute. Which brings me to my next question. Why do all of these... First of all, yeah, why are they so thirsty for the King's Guard? Second, corsets. What? That's not a thing. The town of Taurus was founded by our sovereign, Tascan I. Our most illustrious king did this out of pure generosity, his dearest wish being that the people should be well housed. The king agrees to provide the townspeople with an army to protect them, in return for their absolute obedience. Sounds like this king's a jerk, and we need to teach him a thing or two.
For military gear, aha!
Right, let's go find some bees. Ooh, hello. Look at this weirdly empty shop. I need to turn into a Minish folk and walk around up there and knock that basket onto that guy's head. I don't want to talk to you. Go away. This whole town was built during the reign of a single king? Well, maybe it's like Lego. You know, where they just plonked everything down. And you just build a house in a matter of minutes. Just clunk, click. There's your Lego house. Alright. 1B. I wonder also, now, if I go to the well and I clear out those bats, is that going to get me points with that girl who thought the water tasted kind of funny? I don't know. 2. I might be a vampire. I made that joke about the sun earlier. I feel like that's not really a joke at this point. I was just living in England. Go up ladder. Thank you. Right. Well, I'm glad that I did that. Because now we can go 3. Playmobil was pretty much just clip the bits together rather than building bricks. True, actually. Fun thing, one of my favorite toys when I was younger was my dad made a hospital and a playground. And what happened was, my mom and dad bought a whole bunch of Playmobil parts, like the seesaw and the swing set and all that. And dad made a base, and they all clipped into that base. And then he built the big wooden cover to go over the top of it, which was done up with like brick paper, and there's a big landing pad on top of it. And that was my Playmobil hospital, and no one else ever had one, because my dad made it just for me. And I loved that little hospital. Okay. Put my sword away, because as you say, maybe running in wielding a weapon is not the best way to make friends in Playmobil world. Oh no, I'm damn sure Playmobil people don't have capes. Get out of here. Ooh, there's one. It is killing me how slowly that cursor moves. Pardon me, citizen. I'm just gonna stand in front of you and aim at this thing. There you go. That's half of them. Do you think this was supposed to be a Lego killer? Was it? Well, actually, yeah, because it's PS2. There were Lego games on the PS2. I had Batman. It was fine. It had one piece of music. But it was the Batman theme. So that's fine. Now. Where else? Actually, here's what I'm gonna try. Let's go through this door, because this was into the second area, wasn't it? So if we go in here, and it says, you have 5 beehives, then we'll know that it's across the 2 areas. And if not, I can go back and dink around some more. I don't think there's any bees in this particular part of the map. What's that? Oh, that's a sign. Next to some awnings, that's what that is. Oh no.
Well now, a strange night in Taurus. Now I've seen everything. Bonin, bring me some refreshments. It'll be worth your while.
And some for me too. You see, Sir Knight, the town's fortress won't tolerate strangers at the moment. If you go there, you must be very brave. or mad.
It's a good job you're not wearing the livery of the monastery Templars.
Good job you're not brave or mad.
All the fortress guards would be after you.
Those fools at the monastery fancy wanting to attack Taurus and the fortress and take power. That's as stupid as the king's guards. But wait! You could be a spy from the monastery in disguise. Bonin! Bonin, quick! Call the guards! Guards! Guards!
That's enough! Otherwise I won't serve you, understand? As far as I'm concerned, he's a customer just like anyone else. Come in, handsome knight! Ignore these empty-headed buffoons.
I'm not a customer yet, ma'am. I didn't buy anything. I have to buy something now. Otherwise, I'm gonna get in trouble. Hello.
It's nice to talk to a knight from out of town. All the knights round here are stupid. Oh, I'm fed up with living in Taurus. If you'd like some company on one of your long journeys...
What?
No?
What?
Ah, that's a pity. Right. If you want to eat, to regain
Children's
your
game.
you must pay in plastics. You're also entitled to a room for free, where you can sleep and refresh yourself. And as you're so nice, you can come back to the room as often as you like. Make your choice.
Kids game. Kids game. I'm gonna go to my room. Thanks. And I'm gonna try not to think about it. Is there a save point up here? Please be a save point in my room. Oh, hell yeah! Come on, come on, come on. Right. There was a 3-minute space between the first and second save points. How big do you think the gap is between 2 and 3? 32 minutes! Well, there you go. I like how I still got this key equipped for what's its front door. All right. Did I just fall down the stairs? Hilarious. That's like the second game I know of where you can do that. Okay. Do I hear bees? Nah, I thought I heard bees. I've just had a horrible thought. Do we know how good of a port this is? Because, like, what if they only ported half of the beehives? Surely they wouldn't have done that. Surely not. Surely they're all going to be on this. Are we sure this is supposed to be a kids game? I'm relatively confident this is supposed to be a kids game. Because who else is going to want to play it? Adults, ironically, for Twitch. Twitch didn't even exist yet. This is future talk right there. At this point... Actually, yeah, at this point, wasn't it still Justin? Or did it not exist yet? Oh. No, no, there you go. I see ya. Is that gonna count? That's not gonna count. Get out of my way, kid. Yeah, I'm the best knight. You want to go on this crossbow? You can't. It's mine. I checked around here, didn't I? I did. So, oh. We were having a wonderful time not thinking about working designs, and now we have to think about working designs. Man, sad times. Luna was pretty great in its, base form, but then he's gonna go and dink around with it and ruin everything. I thought that was it, but that's just like the jitters. Oh! It is that! Something, do I look like a waiter? No. Ted Woolsey's thing was, I have bigger fish to fry. It doesn't matter what was happening. That line's gonna show up at some point in the game. I have bigger fish to fry. Right. So, where did we go? You're decorative. Okay. That was a cool dynamic jump. Not gonna lie. Quite happy with how that went. And then there was one over there. One over there. See, this is gonna be the problem part of trying to find your collectibles. And yeah, so are we sure this is meant to be a kids game? I think so. But they're doing a darn good job of hiding some of these collectibles. I thought I saw one up there. That might have just been a misplaced texture. It appears to be a misplaced texture. Okay, well. If anybody's got any bees, I'm actually trying to find those for once. You know where I can find any bees, sir? I like how I've gone quiet in terms of commentary as well. You've got to fully concentrate on exploring these immaculately rendered maps. Look at them. Where is bees? I don't know. So we've done that one. We've done that one. I'm going to make an executive decision right here and right now. I don't think I'm necessarily going to go out of my way to make a point of doing this bee thing. Unless what you get from it is really, really good. If the game turns around and says, here you go, hype, you can have an extra health bar, then by golly, I'm going to go back into the overworld, and I'm going to find the rest of them. But, like, right now... maybe not. Did that one, there was one over there. But see, here's the other thing. Going, oh no, there was one right there. That doesn't count. They put two of them right next to each other before. Wait, 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 wait. And now we listen for bees. According to Hype Wiki, they're Korok seeds. Is that a thing that I want? Does Hype Wiki tell me where to get more health? Because... or is the solution to become good? More inventory space for healing items. Which... the game is not giving to me. The wiki is bare bones. I can believe it. Nobody knows what this game is. I'm amazed I own a copy. What's over here? I feel like there's... Can I see out the map? Can I see out the map? I can see out the map! Ah, exterior collisions fail. Man. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, I gotta go and collect it? That didn't help at all. Which makes me wonder, why did they include the option for the... Come on. Why did they include an option for the collectibles to make noise, but also put the collectibles in a position where you can't hear the noises that they make? Weird. Right. Give me that. What are you? You have just demonstrated your great talent for archery. Thus, you can now carry up to 40 standard bolts. Did you give me 4? Oh, yeah! Ah, no, that's a 1. I was gonna say, I thought you gave me 40 standard bolts. That'd be so cool. You get more powerful as you progress, so HP upgrades appear to be progression-based. Recovery items do not scale with you. Fair. Generally speaking, when you play an RPG, the potion will always restore 100 HP. Getting your armor repaired does apparently reduce the damage you take. I have not noticed an armor gauge, so hopefully I didn't just give that guy money for no reason. What are we doing time-wise? time quest-wise. I'm gonna go save, and then we'll go see if I can make some progression in maybe the next 10-15 minutes. No, I can't. I got stuck under the stairs. There you go. I know I commented on this in WrestleQuest, but I very much appreciate that everything in this game appears to be done, like, in a relatively real sizing. Like, you know when you get to an RPG and the bed is just the same size as your character? Because it's just like a little sprite and there you go. I like that that's like an actual bed. And these are like actual big old tables. And it's just, man, we have polygons to play with in a 3D world. We can do whatever we want. Right, where was I going? Down this a ways. Oh no, you tell me. Okay. He's gonna sneak into the Citadel via the sewers. Maybe not. Well, yeah, an actual bed size for 2 people, because, you know, the bartender, she wanted to join in. And Hype was like, no, I am a knight, which means I don't get to have fun. Right, so I'm fairly sure that this is where the game's going to want me to go. Right. Oh yeah, also he's betrothed to Vibe. I specifically commented on what a cool name that was. Is there anything down there? Is there anything down there? Why won't you let me go into first person, game? What's down there that you don't want me to see? I don't know. Don't look at the edge of those maps. Oh, the photorealistic blood! And Luigi was there? And... oh, dang. I'm thinking there might actually be more to that well. Because they told me to go down there. And I'm fairly sure they're not just going to do that and have this whole sequence just to have me go and, like, collect a bit of gold and then leave. I'm going this way. I'm going this way. You can come to me. Do you know what? I've saved. I can just reload if I don't get my stuff back. Everything's fine. I can just reload and get my stuff back. Everything is fine. So, initially, I thought, as you saw, do we have to go up into that sluice? Maybe, is the answer to that question. Maybe I need to get the bolt cutters first. There are bolt cutters? And then there's that whole platform over there. What does that do? I love that you hit those things and they just obliterated. They don't fall to the ground to do your dramatic death animation. They just blip and they don't exist anymore. What was that sound? I don't know. Oh, well, we're not getting on that one right now. So, at the very least, I feel at some point I should unequip this wizard's back door key, because I don't know that I need it. So, what do we got? Not much of anything, really. Oh! Lady when you say, you got stuck, do you mean just, like, in general with no idea what to do? Because, I'll be honest with you, I'm also in a position where I don't know what to do next. Maybe try running to the fortress. Maybe... Yeah, see, there you go. Maybe go to the monastery. Be like, hey, I heard you guys have Knights Templar. That was mad cool. Can I join that? But it will be a front for some ancient god. See, that was my other thought. Get rid of all the keys, and then the game will go... You did that on your own, game. Get out of here. That one wasn't me. And then, you know, the game will go, well, you cleared out the dungeon. Now, you can, talk to that kid and make progression. No, don't go back down. Oh, that's not the jump button at all. Well, I mean, a fun game to play at home. How are they supposed to use this well when the lid is covered? So here's where I'm at with the game right now. On the one hand, yeah, cool. I'm down for spectacular medieval adventures. On the other hand, I'm not entirely sure what I'm doing. So...
Oh, you look ever so strong, Sir Knight.
So maybe I pull up a guide at some point and don't follow the guide to the letter, you know. Just we look at it and we go, actually hang on. We look at it and we go, hey, maybe I can work it out. Maybe I can't. Who knows? Current thoughts. I probably need to do that guy's foot race. And that might be about it. Because nothing else is really presenting itself. We're gonna end here. And we're gonna come back to this and see if I can figure out what I'm doing. But first of all, I've seen this option. What does this button do? Does it do what I think it does? Let's find out what this game does, shall we? Yes. Yeah, actually, that just throws you back to the start of the game. Why is that an option? Alright, anyway. What a strange option to have in the pause menu. This game's weird, but I'm kinda into it. Like, now that I'm not getting killed every 5 minutes in the overworld, why do we have blonde hair in game but brown hair on the title screen? This is the one problem with this game. Otherwise, solid, flawless 69,105 out of 10. Do recommend. Who are we going to go and raid today? I don't know. Let's go say hi to Darkrai, because Darkrai's doing Ghost Trick, and I love Ghost Trick. And we can go over there. Let's go to this screen. And we're going to go over there, and we're going to redeem Semba, if we didn't do it already, because Semba's great. So yeah, I'm probably going to go back into the overworld, see if I can pick out the bees nests, whatever the hell. See if I can figure out what I'm doing next, because I don't know, I'm coming back to this, I'm having fun with it. Let's go say hi to Darkrai. Do come back on Sunday. We're going to be building Grease's house. I do love a bit of house building in Animal Crossing. Thank you very much, Detective Heartache, for the raid. Thank you for bringing your team over. Oh dang, Empirical Woodland. Is that what that is? Okay, go say hello with Empirical Woodland's cute leafy friends. There you go. And until next time, goodbye.